3、2、1、スタート。よろしくお願いします。大丈夫なのかなこれ、勝手に始めて。素性は四角、副葬品は黒火炎壺。黒火炎壺なんですけども、あっと、どうぞか。始まったら服を脱ぎます。で、黒火炎壺なんですけども、敵に投げつけ爆発して大きな炎ダメージを与える。序盤の低い火力を補ってくれる、重要な攻撃アイテムです。今拾ったのがエストの配瓶で、エストの配瓶はこの今左下にある黄色のエスト瓶、これ回復することができるんですけども、この回復するエスト瓶の数を増やしてくれます。で、最初に服を脱いだんですけども、服を脱ぐと、ローリングする時の距離が少し長くなって、このローリングの距離が少し長くなって、少し、わずかにタイム短縮することができます。で、最初のボス、灰の審判者軍打戦です。灰の審判者軍打戦は倒し方が決まっていて、R1 攻撃を13回、R2 を2回、火炎壺3回です。R1 を1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、で、R2 攻撃を1回、R2 攻撃を2回、で、黒火炎壺を1、2、3でおしまい。いい感じですね。そのまま進んでいきます。で、基本的には R1 攻撃というのが弱攻撃、通常攻撃。で、R2 攻撃というのが、強攻撃、強い攻撃となってます。で、扉を開けている間にエストック、今使ったエストックを外します。で、エストックはもう必要ないので、この武器捨てておきます。あるとちょっと操作ミスが発生することがあるので、できるだけ早めに捨てておきます。棺の祭祀場に着きました。拠点に着きました。拠点でやることはショップで物を買います。必要なもの。機関のコッペンを4つ、ダガーを1つ、ショートソードを1つ。このショートソードというのがメインウェポンとなって、しばらくの間、これを使っていきます。で、ダガーというのが、ちょっと移動するのが移動速度が速くなるので、これを使っていきたいと思います。ロスリックの攻壁に進んでいきます。もう用はないので。最初まで気づいた人がいるかもしれないんですけども、ここ、扉を開けるとき、扉を開けるのこのゆっくりしたモーションがあるんですけども、このゆっくりしたモーションを、タイトル画面に戻る。タイトル画面に戻って、もう一度開始することで、そのゆっくり開けるモーションをキャンセルすることができるんですけども、そうするとゲーム内時間が早くなる。ゲーム内時間が早くなるんですけど、ちょっと今回はリアルタイムアップということで、ちょっと見れないんですけども、リアルタイムアタックというのが。見れないんですけども、ちょっと、今回はあまりタイトル画面に戻ることはせずに、普通に走っていきます。ただ、ちょっと危険な場面がいくつかあるので、その危険な場面では、使っていきたいと思います。すいません。ちょっと、走り切る、ちょっと完走したいので、今回は。で、ここちょっと危ない場面、敵が非常にたくさん湧いているので、左を適当にローリングして避けましょう。で、次ちょっと強そうなロスリック騎士というのがいるので、左に寄せて右をローリング。これで避けられます。で、そのまま降りていきます。で、右手を、ショートソード、左手を杖にしておきます。で、そのまま進んで、武器を強化するアイテムを入手します。ここの結晶トカゲ、こいつを倒すと武器を強化することのできる、蘇生の奇跡というのを入手できます。で、さっき今のところ、ちょっとしたショートカットなんですけど、手すりの上に降りれば短縮できるんですけど、今ちょっと左側に落ちちゃったんで、2秒ロスということです。まあちょっとすいません、ビビっちゃいました。で、そのまま先に進んでいきます。ボスじゃないわ、ロスリック騎士の攻撃を避けて、で、このおばあさんに次に進むためのキーアイテムを、もらいます。キーアイテムをもらいました。
Right now, the runner is entering the dancer arena. He could heal and quit out, but since it's RTA, he's gonna keep just running. You gotta be careful with the knights here because they keep aggro. So now he's going to Board of the Boreal Valley. Is the second boss of the run. He's using Gold Pine Racing and Short Sword because you don't have an upgraded weapon, so your main source of damage is Resin. Hey Nat, welcome in.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So Nat is also Dark Souls 3 runner.
Indeed.
And she's gonna accompany me during this commentary. So you basically want to hit board 8 times, and then after the 9th hit, he will transition. After he transitions, he's gonna do 3 charges that you can roll, and just while he prepares the attack, you can just wail on him. Do you have the link, Nat, to the stream?
I'm currently watching you.
Okay, great. So now he's on to Undead Settlement. Undead Settlement is a pretty short area in Glitchless 20% because you skipped it mostly by going to do a skip called Thrall Jump. So you don't go to the area where Raidwood is. You can skip all these bonfires, it's pretty short. This door can be memey sometimes, like that enemy sometimes just stays there in the door, you can quit out to reset them. Like he did right here. It's not optimal to quit out in an RTA run because you lose some time, but it's better than just waiting for them to get out of the door. Sometimes they will just camp there. They won't move at all. So yeah, it's just safer. So he's picking up some items right now. He's picking up bundles because since your damage is so low, you need some extra damage, and bundles are very, very strong, especially when you're doing unupgraded weapons. So that's
That was
wall
small
jump. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Some people consider it a glitch. It's not a glitch at all. You're always inbound. Yeah. When we were discussing the rule set for this category, we agreed that this was absolutely allowed on Glitchless.
Oh yeah.
Here on the elevator, you also do Spook to minimize your fall damage. If you hit the NPC there, the Knight of Katarina, he will sometimes curse you by opening the dialogue prompt, so you cannot interact with doors or quit out, and your run is basically dead.
Is that true? Really?
Yeah. Because you cannot confirm the quit out. Heal just to be safe, even though nothing can hit you really here.
But the dog is coming up though, so.
Yeah. Most people just heal while falling after joining Spook. I'm spoiling the run, I'm sorry.
Spoilers.
Spoiling that, yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. He can die right now, and like.
Has it happened to you before?
Yeah. Yeah, you like really when you're doing a marathon run, you never know when you will die. Sometimes
Absolutely.
like the most unexpected stuff just happens.
Oh yeah.
So right here, you basically go like in the middle of the woods, go without like not triggering enemies or not engaging enemies, more like. But that dog sometimes will teleport close to the bonfire, so you cannot light it. He was lucky here Most
Very
people will have
lucky.
to do a quit out there. And there's
Oh
a dog.
no.
Let's go. If it was a marathon, if it was my marathon and I was the runner, I would absolutely quit out there because of the dog.
Oh,
You
yeah.
also, when you change shields here, you are over 30%, so your roll is worse. So what we usually do is we just unequip, like the hoodie or the short sword. This is an RTA strat going to the right, so you don't aggro the knight, because the knight is relentless. And he will one shot you. Also, like you can be wearing chunky armor, and he'll still one shot you. And we won 2 last rested after getting the Pharaon call here that we'll use later for
Upgrading.
infusing. Yeah, for infusing our weapon, the twin blades, which he also picked up there. So I don't know why he would wear armor here. I'm not sure, but
No spook either. Just kind of.
no spook. Yeah. When you wear armor, you have a higher weight ratio, and that will make you take more fall damage. Oh, he's just falling down the stairs. I see.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that works too. It's not like he's going for PV. Imagine.
No, exactly.
World record on marathon. Yeah, so you use the weapon out of the dagger here to do the slidey slides on swamps because you get really slowed down by the mud.
Yeah, it makes the swamp a lot more manageable that way for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Even though on this category, you your use of the dagger is pretty limited. On this run, I mean, on speed runs.
So
There's
that's one of the
another
3
route.
fires.
Yeah, you need to extinguish the 3 flames in order to open the Abyss Watcher's door, which is the next boss, which is insanely hard when you're doing this route. The Raw +1 Watchers, which I assume he will do because this runner does Raw +1. Raw +1 short sword, that is.
That is oof.
Yeah.
That is scary. Those Gruries are oof.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
enemies are ruthless.
You're doing RTA strats for Swamp is always scary. We did a run. We did like a race where we could not quit out. Like quit outs were not allowed.
Uh-huh.
And like we all got so memed in Swamp. It's ridiculous. Yeah, especially when like this tall guy follows you here, the jumping
yeah.
Gru, that one, like he loves hogs.
He runs insanely fast as well.
Yeah, I would absolutely quit out there as well.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
sometimes he will even be hit by the fire, and then he'll still catch up to you.
Yeah.
This is going pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Going pretty well. He heals here because sometimes and this is completely an RNG check. One of these crews will just, while you are boning out to shrine, he will bob you with their spear, and there's like nothing you can do. You can just roll away, and you can absolutely kill you.
Thankfully, he got stuck in the wall though.
Yeah, sometimes he'll just go to his left. So now, he's probably gonna upgrade his short sword to Raw +1. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
And cash in his
Interesting.
Estus charts.
Interesting doing menuing in Japanese. I think I could still pull it off, even though I don't
Start from the
speak
top.
Japanese at all. Yeah, it's like the muscle memory. Like I don't even think about when I menu there.
I'm excited for this fight, aren't you?
Yeah, the Abyss Watchers fight is absolutely a hard one of the hardest ones in the game. Because the Abyss Watchers boss it has such a varied moveset, like, and it's also so RNG dependent. Because one of the mechanics of the boss is that it will do a hyper armor attack, which basically cancels any of your combos. You basically use the short sword because you can stagger the boss. Like doing, I don't know, if he doesn't interrupt your combo, you can do 6 hits. That's a lot of damage. But he can interrupt your combo after the first hit, or after the second, or after the third. So it's completely dependent on RNG that we know of. So far, there are some AI loops and AI manipulation techniques, but it's all just, everything is slower. I would absolutely quit out in this sword too, because, yeah, you can get trapped like that.
That is so scary.
It's super scary. It's ridiculous. So that's good opener. You want to do 4 hits into the first one. This is called the mat strat. And then the second one will spawn. You can kill him in 4 hits. Then you resin up and get ready for the second part of the first phase.
Yeah, buffs are very, very important for damage at this level.
You basically doubles your damage. So you don't really want to like fish for backstabs unless you are low on stamina. You don't have any stamina. But here, I guess like it's safer. But this became already the we call it the blender, when all 3 watchers start fighting each other. Because if you get in the middle of the blender, you get demolished.
Very accurate.
Yeah, I love the name. We also call it the clown fiesta.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, there's nothing you can do.
I'm gonna have to use that one.
Oh, this
Oh
is
no.
very dangerous, that combo of attacks.
Oof.
Okay, he's
some
got the
fast,
distancing, he could heal. Yeah, that's very good. That's a free one that you can backstab every time. He ran out of resin, which is very unlucky now, because as you can see, the damage is just so low.
Yeah.
Ooh, parry?
Oh
I've
my
never seen this
god.
before. What a Chad.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that's very good.
And
He's
he
gonna do
heals.
he's trying to do the AI loop.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he got interrupted.
Yeah, all he can do here is just take it slow, honestly.
Yeah, just take your time and play it safe. You don't wanna like lose any more time. If you die here, you don't have any resources to try again. It will be excruciating to try again.
Absolutely. The first phase is gonna be brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, I see he had a very nice backup strat, but he has the dagger equipped on the right hand.
That was incredible. I've
So when
never
he
seen that.
parried and he ran out of resin, the repose will be more damage with the dagger. That's pretty good.
Wow.
It's a pretty good backup strat. I used to do that as well when I started.
Oh, this run is extremely scary too.
He also did a dagger attack. It uses less stamina, and you don't get teleported as if you do a roll. If you roll through the invisible wall, you can get like out of bounds because the game just glitches out.
Working as intended.
Yeah, developer intended. Do you think we're gonna see fence hop here?
Yeah, I think he's got. No.
Unlucky. Okay. Oh, not
Yeah, I
even
thought he
picking
was.
up Carter's milk ring. I see. So there
He
is a little
doesn't
skip that you
need
can do there. Yeah, of course, man. Oh, he also spooks here. Okay, maybe he's gonna do the jump.
I think he's kind of worried about the Estus flasks as well for Wolnir.
Yeah, you might be right here. So there's a little skip there that takes like 15 seconds. That is called fence skip. And fence skip, basically, if you spook beforehand, you can not aggro that knight there, that Karthus warrior.
Jesus.
And Karthus warriors they don't hit as hard, but they make you bleed. They give you the status of bleed. So if you get directly hit by 2 of their knives, you can like lose all your health in 1 tick
Yeah,
of bleed.
that's enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, heal here. He picked up Karthus. What's the name?
Carthus Rouge? Rouge?
Yeah, what's the name of the ashes?
Oh, the
Grave Warden ashes?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
something like that. But well, anyway, with those ashes, you can give them to a handmaiden, and then you can buy weapon upgrades. The first Titanite shards, and you can buy. This is interesting.
Yeah, he has 3 bundles still. Usually you'd want to use one for the first bracelet, the second
Maybe
one for the
he's
second one.
maybe he's leaving an extra one for either Walnir or I mean for either Sage or
Sage.
Deacons, yeah.
You'd want Blade for Sage though, right?
Maybe it's not down patch. I'm not sure. Maybe he's running on console. Yeah, he's
Oh, that
doing
is
any
possible.
percent glitchless current patch.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna see the quick kill? No, definitely not.
Mhm. He's pulling a me.
Yeah, classic Nat.
It works,
That
okay.
didn't go badly.
No,
We'll take it.
that was
We'll take
fantastic
it.
for current patch.
Yeah, current patch is very cursed. It's very, very cursed. Basically, we down patch on the PC version that we can use down patch because the bleed resin it hits twice as hard and it triggers twice as fast.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
insane.
it's super good. It's super, super good. Still gonna use bleed probably for Sage.
Yeah, it seems like he's going for the rouge, yeah. So now you're basically just upgrading the best weapon for this well, for any runs actually, any dexterity runs.
How many dexterity is this? 34?
34, yeah.
No extra vigor. That's risky for marathon, but it's
Maybe it'll
should
pay
be
off, right?
fine. Yeah, maybe. Like still, when one gives an estimate, he has an estimate of 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is an insanely high estimate. Like he could die a couple of times, still be fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 1 hour and 10 minutes, not even top 30 on the leaderboards. It's like a super, super long estimate.
Mm-hmm. So which kind of opener do you think he's going to get here? Insta Soul
I'm not
Mass
sure.
or
Let's hope it's Insta Soul Mask, because that will mean that he could like one cycle. No, of course it's not gonna be Insta
Nope.
Soul Mask. He's gonna do Parry Strat.
Oh yeah. Oh. Still possible though.
Yeah, it was still kind of fast. Kind of fast parry.
Honestly, it is the safer strat. Oh
That's
wow.
good. He did.
Forcing it.
He did
Oh.
on R1. Like you can do pushing with the shield.
Mhm.
You can push with the shield, so you will interrupt the casting of the spell. But he did on R1 accidentally. That made him teleport.
He can still, yeah, he can still recover from this, no problem.
Yeah, it's
Looking for a
completely fine.
second parry here, yeah. It's time to finish it now.
Yeah, it should be enough for 3 L1s. Yeah, perfectly 3 L1s.
Yeah.
He did an R1 just to be sure.
You can never be too sure.
Yeah. He healed twice, so he's gonna be probably gonna low on Estus on Cathedral. I would
Think he might
probably
get
rest at this
bonfire?
bonfire, yeah.
Yeah. Getting the set as well. Yep.
Yeah, this is like the best armor, like the best bang for your buck for the weight it has.
Oh yeah. It's in the way as
It's
well,
very
so.
good. Yeah, it's also in the route. So he did not get any bonfire. So if he dies on Cathedral, he will be all the way back to Crucifixion Woods. And he's getting extra damage, so this is not good. Wasting Estus. But there is a chance. Oh, he's getting hit by a lot of stuff. Basically, you don't want to stop running here, because it messes up the timing of the aggro of the enemies. So that's if you stop like to heal in the middle of like an enemy area, like you're gonna get hit like for sure.
It's so dangerous with these dogs as well. Oh, he's not going for it. Yeah, he's
Oh,
just.
he's getting the extra shot though. Yeah, so one of the chances that he can get here is that enemies can just randomly die, kind of like that. This dog can teleport into like the void and just die, and that will refill your
Oh my.
Estus if you're lucky. The
That is
Estus lottery.
actually, yeah, that has actually
It's
ruined a couple of
scary,
runs.
right?
Yeah, that dog is just relentless.
Yeah, I would just quit out there. Like, there's no way.
I think he was already committed at this point.
Yeah,
So he just
yeah, he does not give any.
no.
この伝
Yeah.
令の鎧を拾ったんですけども、ここで四角の鎧に変更します。っていうのも伝令の鎧って鎧なんでガチャガチャうるさいんですよ。
So here you encounter some enemies called Grave Wardens, and the Grave Wardens are very, very dangerous. They will definitely two-shot you.
Oh wow. I've never done it that way. I'm taking notes.
What did he do?
The drop down. I've never done it from this angle, so I'm taking notes
Oh.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it from that angle so you don't stop running. So you don't have to roll. So you stick to the left here so that troll gets stuck. Then you listen to the sound cue of the arrow and you strafe it. And you pray so this Grave Warden is looking the other way.
And
So
then
you
the
don't have to
second one
roll
right
it.
there, given
Yeah.
the worst attack as well.
Yeah, the poke is bad. The poke can be followed by an insta slash. So if you get hit by the poke, you're basically dead.
Because you will get
You're
staggered.
unlucky.
Yeah.
You will get staggered into the second hit, and if the other one is following you, then you will get demolished. I've been told, never happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
yeah. It does happen.
Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens especially when you're not paying attention, which is like 90% of the run. You're not paying attention really.
It's
I
true.
would say like 90% of the run is just like muscle memory.
Oh, nice. He's casting Spook there.
He's casting Spook, yeah, because you don't want to like lose health by falling.
Just one Estus flask, yeah. It's not worth it.
Oh, doing
Just
the
picked
jump,
up
I see.
the best ring. Well, the ring
Yeah,
that
this is the ring that we basically use to buff our damage for most of the run, which is Lloyd's sword ring. Basically, as long as you're full health, you have like an 11 to 12% increase on your damage.
very much worth it until you're not health, full health,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But
That's why sometimes healing just to have your buff is worth it. For example, in like a fight that is like 30 hits, you can save 3 or 4 hits, which can basically be a waiting cycle in some bosses.
here comes the Deacons of the Deep.
Deacons of the Deep is a boss.
It's a boss.
It's a boss. It's one of the bosses ever made.
If you see one of them glowing red, it is the one you're looking for, and you need to kill them as quickly as possible. Otherwise, they end up kind of changing the target during the fight. So as soon as you see that red glow, you want to just get in there and try to finish them off as quickly as you can. And then once you pass a certain threshold, you'll actually spawn the boss, which we'll see here in just a couple of seconds.
There's kind of a catch here though. If you are unlucky, the fire red orb will go to a fat deacon or a tall deacon, which has more HP.
Yes.
So it's slower to kill. And if you're super unlucky, and this is like basically a meme, if you are unlucky, the fire will go to a deacon and then immediately go away as you are approaching that deacon.
Yes.
And we'll go to one that is like maybe behind the altar or something. Like it can be really, really stupid sometimes.
That is terrible, yeah.
So now he's boning out and he's going to Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. He has the doll now that it's gotten after killing Deacons of the Deep. And you need to cross the bridge. Do you think he's gonna kill the Pontiff Beast?
I think so, honestly. I think just to be safe.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
wrong,
like
but yeah,
quicking
no,
the
he's
bleed.
yeah, he's
Yeah, he's really going for
getting
it.
ready for
So
it.
here, if you kill this optional enemy, he will give you a ring called Pontiff's Right Eye, which buffs your damage as long as you keep doing a combo. So since the twin blades count as 2 hits for every L1, in one cycle of stamina that is 4 hits, it's really 8 hits. So it buffs your damage by a lot.
Definitely worth it, yeah. Very smart to get that bonfire.
But what is not as worth it though is on bleed patch, because the bleed will make it so that these extra hits really well, if you get more damage, you will not trigger bleed before, right?
Yeah,
So you
my
may skip triggering one tick of bleed because you killed it early because you had more damage. Like it doesn't make more sense to. It's not faster to it in old patch. It only works in current patch.
right. That makes sense. That was a beautiful one segment here. That was
Yeah,
incredible.
this is very very scary. These enemies will absolutely wreck you.
Anything in this game can wreck you, really. But
Yeah.
this segment is extremely, yeah. If you don't quit out, things can go wrong for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining me with the commentary, Yorcia. It's
No
really nice of
problem.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, Lucelio parkour here?
Yeah.
Completely optional, by the way. Here you can pick up some
Blossoms.
blossoms. Don't do drugs, kids. Blossoms are bad for your health.
Well, yeah, in real life, sure, but
Yeah, it's
in
just
game,
tea. It's just tea. Let's call it tea. It's a herbal infusion, alright?
sure.
Yeah, this item will augment your stamina regeneration, so you will be able to start attacking faster and
Very,
or
very
rolling.
important.
There are some really stamina-consuming fights. For example, final boss, which is Cinder, as well as Dragon Slayer.
Hmm.
You need to be constantly regening stamina, which is also why we picked up, which I didn't mention before, which is why we pick up the Grass Crest shield, the shield that is using on his back. Also, augments your stamina regeneration by 8 points a second.
Yeah, that's insane. Also, apparently using it for parrying, which
Oh
I've never
yeah,
seen before. It's
yeah, it's like a panic parry.
you did think
It's not too
it
good.
was that?
It's not too good to because he had equipped the parry shield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just parried because like, well, I guess I'm parrying now.
I mean, it worked out
Yeah,
second
yeah,
try, but
completely.
yeah.
He's gonna pick up here. Well, he picked up the resin, the magic resin, which we're gonna use on the SA. And also on current patch, we use that on Pontiff because Pontiff in current patch does not bleed. He does not give any Fs if you hit him with bleed in current
It's
patch.
very scary. You need that damage, honestly.
Yeah, you need that extra damage, which is also why we pick up the Pontiff's Right Eye.
And the extra ashes apparently here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is he going to deal with not quitting out there? It's very scary. Okay. All right. Just like
Well,
that.
yeah, you just get lucky, I guess.
That
Yeah,
works.
sometimes like it depends on what RNG you get, like where they are running through at the moment. Sometimes none of them will be looking at you. Oh, the Gargoyle is he gonna do ladder skip?
I think so.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god, he
Oh.
is.
This is a glitchless 80% exclusive skip. The setup, I'm not too sure about though. And there you go. That's good. Let's go.
See,
He
you
did
can
it.
do with a controller.
I think he was using keyboard because like when he was spooking, he took a little pause there.
You sure? Because we can see what he's using.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, you can do it with a controller.
I do with the controller too, but it's not precise at all. So he nailed it.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm so embarrassed right now. Holy.
Sorry.
Wait to put me on the spot now. Jeez.
Sorry, it was a keyboard. I saw it. He switched last second.
Yeah, he was using his feet. Yeah. So this is Yorm. Yorm is kind of a gimmick boss. Under his throne, there's a weapon called Storm Ruler. Oh, you don't want Yorm to be up there at all. He's probably gonna trigger him to come down because the Storm Ruler weapon art will kill Yorm in 4 hits, but or 5 hits. But
Yeah, 5.
if you're on different elevation, sometimes the weapon art will hit like the stair or a goblet sitting on the floor or whatever. Like
tell you
it's just so stupid.
Oh yeah.
And if you're really unlucky, like the weapon art will just do nothing. Yorm is one of the most time wasting fights that you can have in a run.
Yeah, that was a very good RNG though, right there.
Yeah, it was pretty okay.
Except that stomp at the end. Of course, I had to say something and jinx it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you for jinxing it.
My apologies. And that was Yorm. Wow.
That was okay, I guess.
That was a good one.
Yorm it can be way worse. You can do stomp after stomp, and you'll be trapped there just rolling or being staggered.
Very true.
Yeah. So now comes a really concerning area, which is we call it the Pontiff Stairs. There is 4 or like 5 dogs that are chilling there.
5, I believe. Yeah.
And 4 of them will try to kill you right now. So
4. What about the 5th one?
The 5th one is chilling behind an altar.
Oh. Oh yes, correct. Yes, he's just hiding. Yeah.
He only triggers if you go past like the elevator door, or if you are like next to him for like a couple of seconds.
No, you're right.
You think it's 6? Maybe.
I think it's 6. Yeah, I think
I may
it's
be
2.
forgetting 1. But here we try to avoid 2 and 2. He has the skulls ready, so he should throw 1 here on the platform, and then second
one right
one.
here. Yep. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, 3 total. Yeah. Okay. All right. So 5 total. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so if you're not using skulls, it gets very complicated really fast. There are some stamina managements that like can help you, but like you can still get unlucky.
Yeah, they will literally chase
Oh, with a
you
fast hit,
all the
that's
way.
very nice that he rolled it. Yeah, holy.
Here comes Pontiff. You want to buff in advance, otherwise he will start to come forward and then you parry. Window will be all messed up, so.
Yeah.
And you just want to parry once.
Here you're gonna do 2 hits. And then parry again.
Oof, insta parry. And then
so you quit your stamina regen shield and do 4 hits. Wait for the explosion so you can punish again. You stagger. He should have enough damage to kill here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that extra stagger is scary, but it's fine.
Yeah. That was clean.
Yeah, it was clean.
The damage is pretty good too, honestly, for magic.
I mean, it's the extra ring basically that's doing a lot of difference here.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. True.
Yeah.
結構通常プレイだと引っかかることですけど、でここサリ裏と呼ばれる場所なんですけど、さっきのサリバーンの裏の裏側。
This is an open area that you basically will never be hit by anything.
Well,
unless you like start jogging because you didn't pay attention. But if you
enemies.
refill your stamina like the proper way, you should be okay. Well, you want to tell us about something there?
What's that?
You want to tell us about something that happened? Because I told you, I said you're not gonna get hit by anything, and you were
From
like,
the
well,
NPCs. Well, the
oh, the
NPCs can,
NPCs?
yeah, they can kind of chase you all the way up, and then
But
usually
yeah, how
you
did
can
you
get
stop
away.
though?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you don't die from it, but you can take some damage though.
yeah. So
Unfortunately.
here you wanna jog a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's spooking. I see. Super pitchy strat.
just in case, right?
Just in
Oh
case,
yeah.
you never know. Yeah, because if you don't, you do spook, this knight here won't aggro, and he will
That is
absolutely one-shot
fantastic.
you.
Oh yeah.
Here, I think you probably could get away with quitting out, because this elevator is insanely slow.
And now we wait for the elevator to come down. Oof.
It's so slow.
And that's how we quit out, right?
Yeah. I really feel like it's faster to just quit out there.
Oh yeah. So is he gonna go back to the Firelink Shrine, you think? I mean, he has to, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
To
he has to go
upgrade.
back to Firelink Shrine.
And then once he's done with his upgrades, I think that's pretty much it for the upgrades until the end.
Yeah, he should be able to buy now the large shards, and with that he will upgrade to +6, and he will upgrade his dex to at least 39. Some people, like in old patch, you can like level up to 43, but in current patch the cap is at 39, so you don't need any more than that.
Nice. There it goes, +6.
After 1.12, dex was a little bit buffed.
He was looking for the Firekeeper for a sec here.
Yeah. So that's 40 and 15 vigor. That's comfy. Not gonna lie. 15 vigor is pretty comfy.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, I used to do this a couple like months ago. Because you with 15 vigor, you can survive 2 shield patches from the SA.
That is true. Yeah.
If you're running there close to that knight, if he buffs his weapon with lightning, you shouldn't ever be hit. But if he doesn't buff his weapon, then he will do like 3 steps and then he will poke you.
Very true.
So most people will just run without thinking, and sometimes you'll be greeted by the other RNG and you'll just die. Because usually you're not wearing armor there.
Yeah,
Oh, this
very
is an
unlucky.
interesting routing. He's not going through, like, doing the
Hey, I mean,
spook to the fall, bless you.
I don't think he lost any more seconds either, because he kind of just, yeah, he skipped most of it. Interesting. Huh.
Oh, he bought bundles. Bundles are definitely stronger here. Running attacks are not good though. You don't want to ever do running attacks because they waste more stamina and do less damage.
That was a good opener. Very good
Yeah,
opener.
that's a good follow-up, yeah. So now look at the damage. It's like pretty insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, the extra ring and the bundles are just so strong.
And that's
The
Aldrich is,
double attack is really bad though.
yeah,
So here you hit the body and you do like way more damage.
that was very clean.
Yeah, that was fine. That was very nice. So here we have like a kind of what do you call it? Like boss rush.
Yeah.
Like boss after boss, because we have Aldrich, Dancer, Dragon Slayer, Twin Princess into Cinder.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy to think that at 44 minutes, like world record will be done already.
Hmm. Yeah.
Getting like a run, like world record holder does like 8-hour sessions and he will just reset for 8 hours and maybe you'll finish one run. Like, there's absolutely no way that you can pull off like a top level run on a marathon, like first try, like without quit outs or anything.
Not with that attitude, Danny.
Well, sorry. It's not like I know anything about doing marathon runs.
True.
Yeah, so the answer is pretty straightforward. He didn't do the classic strat that you do for like runs, which is follow the spin and interrupt the spin, because he doesn't have like the usual setup that we do on runs. And sometimes like dancer will start spinning the other way. So if you wanna like be really safe, you just run away and wait for her to be done with the spinning. You try to avoid all these enemies here in like high wall because they are really strong as well. I'm
Skipping
interested
the
to see how
bonfire.
he skipped the bonfire. Pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how he's gonna go through the fire of the bridge, the dragon, the wyvern fire.
He's gonna have to quit out, right?
Maybe.
Maybe go all the way around?
Maybe. We're gonna see here.
I think he's gonna quit out. Yeah.
Or maybe he's just gonna roll the fire. You can roll the fire and diminish the damage by a lot.
Nah, he's gonna do it, yeah.
I see, yeah.
It's too scary.
True.
That is the one quit out you should be doing, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. You need to heal like 2 times if you try to do the roll. And you can only get away with it if you have like 14 vigor or more.
And I think he's just trying to keep his flasks for, at the very least, DSA. I don't know if he's
Do you
gonna
think
take
we're
the
gonna see
fire.
damage cancel here? Let's hope.
I think so. He's gonna try, yeah, and keep his flasks.
Yeah, nice.
There he goes.
So if you fall through like, if you fall down the little ledge, it's at most 2 meters, but it still like hits you. You still take damage from it. So there's like this little trick you can roll at the edge and do an air roll that will cancel the fall damage because you will iframe the fall damage.
Oh wow, buffing at the very beginning.
Yeah, this is really strange. I've never seen this.
Seems to be working.
I guess. He's just rolling everything. Like on DSA, you want to try to like strafe most of the hits.
Should take about 6 L1s and then he should stagger. There he goes.
Yeah. So now it should be 4 hits more.
For another stagger, hopefully. Oh, nice. The
Oh,
trick
he
is to
hit the
finish him
shield.
off before
Hitting the
the
shield.
ads start to do some more damage to you as well, which they're getting ready to do that.
Now he probably is gonna take more to stagger or not stagger at all because he took too much time. Yeah, he didn't stagger at all. Like the stagger bar of DSA will go down super fast.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's still a very good fight.
Yeah, still very like it was basically very clean. Except for hitting the shield, because if you hit the shield, he'll do the batch, and then you can get pushed out of the arena and just die.
Yeah, that's happened in the past as well, yeah.
Yeah. So this is archives. This is another interesting area to see on these kind of runs, because on classic speed runs you can fly on the other 90%. You can fly through this area. Just keep like a big chunk of it. Oh, that guy never hits you. Like, this is ridiculous. Marathon log is so weird sometimes. But here, like, you can go, like, run through most of the enemies. It's kind of RNG dependent, but if you're really paying attention, you should be able to roll everything. Oh, he's gonna take the ladder. That's like...
It is the safest way, honestly.
Yeah, it is the safest way. There's actually a little bit more safe way that you can do a quit out in the middle of the first stairs. This is the troll that memes you the most. He will one-shot you, like, no questions asked. He will just bop you and then you're dead.
Oof. Damage cancel did not work here, it looks like, but
Yeah, he still has a lot of
Yeah.
Estus flats, so he should be fine. He picked up an extra one on Cathedral, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
Now there's another RNG check, which is the Gargoyle. The Gargoyle sometimes will just end his life. We call it the Yeet RNG. He'll just yeet himself off the cliff, and you'll get extra souls, and you don't have to roll or do anything. Let's see, Potschamp. Unlucky.
Very unlucky.
If you're wearing armor as well, he had to roll there because he was being followed by the knight. He didn't turn around, but he probably could hear it in this game.
I think it's
If you're
sold
wearing
out.
armor, the knight hears you, so he triggers, he aggroes faster.
RNG's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think like the reason he got hit by that guy with the knife is also because he was wearing armor. Because like if you're over 30% of weight ratio, enemies hear you sooner. That's one mechanic that not all players are aware of.
It's really crazy how one piece of equipment can just make such a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are the stairs of death. You can throw a skull here to make the enemies aggro, but
I'm laughing
should be
because
fine.
I swear everything is called something of death, because anything can happen.
Yeah, basically. So this is another of the, I call them mandatory quitouts because there is 4 Lothric Knights there. And they will, like when you are opening the door during the animation, one of them can clip through your body and basically body block you.
It's
And
very
you'll be stuck
unfortunate.
between like the 4 of them, and then you're just really sad. Or you can be lucky, but like I think he didn't want to gamble at this point.
It's very smart.
So he's got um, lightning resin as well as Pontiff's right eye. So his damage should be pretty good.
Oof, that's a scary attack right here.
Yeah. You don't want to fight in like weird elevation because you can strafe most of the hits if you stay behind him. But
It's a very scary strat.
if you're
Which
elevated, he will
he's
hit you
doing
anyway.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the loop here. Basically playing unlocked with the unlocked camera.
Oof.
Ooh. Healing is also very scary. Princess is one of those bosses that does input reading. Oh, the 1
Oh
HP
my
and a dream from the boss. Let's go.
God.
So as soon as you he got the AI
Oh, that's
the
incredible.
AI
Glitch.
disable. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
So you don't want to
no.
hit the big brother.
That is incredible. I can't
This
believe he got
happens
it.
glitchless, by the way. This happens
Yeah.
only if you are directly behind the boss when you go to phase 2. So you get him to a little less than half health, and then you do the 4 all ones. So he should be able to do one more and now do the combo and he should kill. Nope.
Just playing it safe.
Yeah. You just hit him with one half of the hit. With the tip of one of the swords. All for the sake of safety. There you go.
Nice. That's Princess.
Yeah, that's Princess. Phase 2 is actually really scary because he has some like instant teleport, or like Princess can teleport on top of some furniture. So he will think that it's
Yeah.
on the floor and will do an attack. Because he cannot do falling attacks.
And magic as well.
Yeah, sometimes he'll just teleport like on a platform and start an attack and then fall off the platform and fall attacking, and like, it's so weird. Like this boss fight is one of the hardest ones as well. So now he's gonna go to Cinder. Soul of Cinder, last
この
boss
辺は、その
of
畑のモー
90%
ションをお伝え
run.
しています。2回とも
So we
クリア
are
しました。
safely
で、
underestimated
10秒ぐ
as
らい
well.
短縮です。
Yeah.
まあ、今となってはって感じですけど。
It's probably gonna be sub 1 hour.
レベルを上げ
Oh,
て
he's gonna level up
ラ
as
スボス戦に備
well.
えましょう。生命力を上げて
I think so. He's gonna go full
Vigor,
vigor.
30
Yeah.
vigor.
No, not full vigor at all.
Oh,
Endurance.
that's
Yeah.
only 20 vigor and a lot of endurance.
このかかり火に
So the reason why
触れると
endurance
別
is
の場所に
not
行く
really
ことが
that
でき
good
てラストのステー
on
ジ
this
に行きま
run
す。
is because you will only from 17 endurance you will only get 1 extra hit, and the only times when you can
脳たちの化身第2形態までで第2形態
use all your stamina bar is when he staggers,
を模して
which is basically like 2 times
エンディ
every
ングのムービーが流れた瞬
like
間
2 times during phase 1 and 1 time in phase 2, which is just 1 extra hit,
で相手が立ち上がったら
and you
この
have
まま
really
強
low
い薬
damage,
効
so it
が
doesn't
消
really
化
add
によって
much.
緑化素を食べます。近づいてきたらまず L1 攻撃を
So he's starting with good old sword.
Yeah.
Sword build.
これディレイ攻撃なんですけども、そう、こい
In
つはまあ
about
同じ
less than halfway
同じモーションでタイ
through
ミングの違
his
う攻
health
撃をや
bar,
ってく
he
るす
will
ごく
be
いやらしい
switching
ボ
to a
スなの
different
で、
weapon.
すごくいやらしいボスなので、うま
If
く
What do you think
you're
it's gonna be?
うまく立ち回ることができると、ちょっとかっこいいんですけど、今回ダメージ
I hope it's magic.
しかも
It is
この
magic.
魔
Let's
法形
go.
態、魔法を打ってくる
Jeez.
形態になると、すごく攻撃
Magic
力
is
が出るの
good
で、
for
こ
when
の
you
レベ
wanna
ル
be
で最後
like
だ
just
けちょっ
safe,
と
because you can basically not get hit by anything. You do 2 hits, roll an attack, 2 hits again,
正直
roll
あん
an
まり攻撃
attack,
速くないで
and
す、
it's
今のと
just
ころは。
like straightforward like
こ
that.
の王たちの
Yeah, it's
敵
a very
It's
comfy
not the
one.
fastest
タイ
one,
ムも
but it is
第1形態終
comfy,
わりです。
let's
次
just
第2
say.
形態に移ります。第2形態はまあこれぐらいのローリング
On to
1.5
phase
分から2
2.
分ぐらいの
He's gonna roll the fire.
Yeah.
こうすると避けられ
Let's
ます。
go. That's
最初
pretty
に
good. You can do 3
3 回
L1s
して
and
や
1
りましょ
R1,
う。
but
この
he's
5連撃
only
巻き込まれ
gonna
ると死んじゃう
do
ので
Being safe, yeah.
3 L1s being safe here. Yeah.
That stamina is it looks very comfy.
I mean, yeah, it's like all bosses. On all bosses, we have 29 stamina.
Yeah.
But there are we have plus 10, so our damage is like really crazy. So an extra couple of hits actually makes a difference.
そろそろ相手がひるむのでスタミナを回復しておいて、はい、ひるみました。
Oh, that stagger was
あとは1
so clutch. Let's go.
シと OK。
So
And
the
that
trick
is,
is
よかった。
Yeah.
yeah,
ラスボス倒
that
し
is
not
Dark
get
Souls 3.
これでラスボス倒したので、
don't get grabbed here, otherwise it's almost a one
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, the grab will probably still kill you with. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's done it.
With 14 vigor, it still kills you.
Mm-hmm.
So here the time stops at the go to new event plus screen. So that should be like a 57 RTA. So it's probably like a 52 maybe in game time.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
57分20、あ、ごめんなさい、もうタイマー止めてください。
Did he just walk away? No, he's here still. Just puts down the
Okay, guys,
controller and walks
I'm
away.
gonna leave you with the credit screen BRB, and then he skips the credits, and we're just looking at the prompt for 10 minutes.
Well, that was a fantastic run.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. So we took a little long to join the commentary, but the marathon was ahead of schedule by like a couple hours.
That's what I was thinking. When
Yeah.
you're ready, I was like, all right, I've got like a solid 15 minutes. I'm gonna head downstairs and see what's up. And funnily
Yeah, it was
enough,
supposed to like start half an hour ago, even after like the other two rescheduled.
yikes.
But
I'm
yeah,
just
thank you
glad
so
we
much for
made it.
joining us.
Oh yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for they finally stopped the man's time. Yeah, what imagine? Like no respect here. Holy.
I'm sorry.
I want to see the in-game time though.
I don't think he's gonna give it to us.
Yeah, maybe not. Like he's embarrassed.
I don't think so. It's a good
Nah, I'm
time for a
joking.
marathon.
Yeah, I'm joking, Matt. Come on.
I'm sorry. I missed my cue.
Not getting a sub 45? Oh, cringe. Yeah, we're probably not gonna show the RTA. I mean the IGT.
I don't think so. I think he's just thanking
Arigatou gozaimasu.
people.
Nat.
Arigato.
Arigatou minna.
で、
Imagine being a weeb, huh?
これだ。で、今、ダークソウル3は、Steam 版が、なんと75%オフ。なので、
So if you wanna like start with this category, you don't like clearly don't need to down patch. You can still pull off a comfy run like this.
Oh yeah, that's what I keep
And,
telling people. They're all like,
yeah.
"Do I have to down patch in order to get into this this
You don't
category
have to do,
specifically?"
yeah, you don't have to do all the top strats
No,
to
especially if you want
like
to compete
enjoy
now.
speedrunning the game.
Yeah. Or
And,
even just to
like,
get into it.
yeah, but I mean, if you want like realistically wanna get into the game and get like, for example, a top 10 spot or something, like there's definitely grinding to do, and there everything will help. But if you just wanna like speedrun casually, you can definitely just play on current patch and not do like the main skips.
You'll still achieve a pretty great time, honestly, even if you don't perform these skips, you know? I can think of 2, right? 2
Yes,
skips
like
that
sub 1 hour, it should be really like not hard.
No.
Only by following like some route, like a decent route.
Agreed.
で、なんだっけ、どうだったっけ、そう、200種類すべての武器で、あとは魔術、呪術、奇跡。
Is
I
he
wonder
going
what
over
they're
his
talking about
route?
right now.
I think he might be going over his route or something.
What?
He's discussing like his weak and strong points maybe throughout the run. I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe they.
それで4000時間ぐらい遊んでることです。
Maybe they won't show in game time because the marathon is called RTA, so they only show RTA time. Wow.
Or maybe he's discussing, you know, about how
Mind
you
lol.
called him out by saying that he was using a mouse and keyboard earlier for a skip, but he didn't.
Come on, Nat. Jesus, you can't let that go, huh?
No,
You're definitely gonna tell everyone about that.
I don't know what
I
you're
will be
talking
the
about.
laughing stock.
No, of course not. No, I
Okay,
think,
that was a very comfy run.
yeah, no, it
GG
was
to the
excellent.
runner,
Yeah,
to SANCHECK.
very good run.
Keep enjoying the marathon, guys. I'll see you next time.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Nat,
guys.
for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.